Hey gang, it's Todd Duncan. This is Where Success Happens. I got a quick idea for you this morning as I contemplate a session I did last week. I asked about 300 salespeople to get into groups of 3 and then to repeat back to the rest of the room what their biggest challenge was day on day with regard to running their business and selling. And without question, the number one thing that came back was time management. Of course, I wrote a book on how to get your arms finally around time. It's called Time Traps: Proven Strategies for Swamped Salespeople. And, probably the biggest breakthrough is found in the quick 3-paragraph story in chapter 1. One of my students, a guy named Tim, about 10 years ago, very frustrated, not doing really as well as he knew he could. And one of the suggestions I gave to him when he came out of our 5-day sales mastery course is the idea that he should track his time. And track his time for about 5 business days. Track it in hopefully as small as 15-minute segments, but not longer than about a 1-hour segment. And then at the end of 5 days, really look hard at the things that made him money and the things that didn't make him money. And he discovered a lot of things, not the least of which was the fact that over the course of a 10-month year, assuming 40 hours a week working, he was spending about 42 days faxing documents. Faxing and then doing everything else that goes along with faxing. And that got him to think about what else he was wasting his time on. And when he started looking at it, he was wasting his time on non-productive activities that did not generate revenue. He was also wasting his time with unproductive business clients and partners. And he also had a couple of people on his team that were unproductive. And so when he began this whole exercise of really analyzing where his time was going, he had this phenomenal breakthrough. And what I want to tell you is that his business in 1 year, by reordering his world, by becoming efficient, and by delegating things that either were getting in the way or that weren't earning him money, his business increased 400%. He went from $10 million a year in sales to $40 million a year in sales in 12 months. My message to you this morning is, hey, analyze your time. You're never going to be able to manage an hour into 2 or manage a day, into a week. You're never going to be able to really manage time and get more of it. All you can do is control the events that you're involved in every single day, repeatedly every single day, and get into the discipline of controlling those events. And then pretty soon you will receive not only the business breakthroughs and the acceleration of business productivity, but most importantly, you'll free up a lot of ineffective and inefficient time so that you can do life at a higher level, okay? Focus on this. 5 days. Analyze your time, not longer than a 1-hour segment. At the end of the week, make a decision on what you're going to do differently for next year coming up quickly, and certainly for the rest of your career, okay? Take care. Have a good one.